Good morning, everybody. It's Friday, the 17th of April, and welcome to our Friday weekly forum. We're going to start today by looking at the latest COVID numbers and sharing that information and update with you. In the state of Florida, we went up about 1,000 cases overnight to 23,340 with 668 fatalities in the state. Here in Pinellas, fairly good night. We went up about 17 cases to 530, and our deaths remained static at 14, which is the fifth consecutive day. So deaths in the Pinellas County have stabilized, and that's a good sign. In Pasco County, we had 190 cases with 3 deaths. They continue to be stable as well. And then across the country, the United States had 674,000 cases, but the death toll rose to 33,286. Restrictions across the state of Florida remain in place. In Pinellas County, our hospitalizations are standing at 108, and in our zip code 33759, we went up 1 new case with 16. So those are our local numbers, and let's move to the board. So if we start right down here at the bottom center, this is the total population of Pinellas County, just shy of 1 million people, and of that 975,228, a little more than a quarter of them are over the age of 65, which makes that the vulnerable population to COVID. You can see the 530 confirmed cases with 14 deaths. That represents about a 2.6 fatality rate. If you move up to the middle of the chart and look at the comparative statistics, you can see here in Pinellas County, it's a little bit better at 2.86. So it's very, very similar. Over here on the left-hand side at the bottom, there's something that is worth noting. And what we've always been concerned about is COVID outpacing our ability to care for residents in the hospital. These are the hospital and acute care count. There are 3,307 staffed beds in hospitals. Those can be both long-term, acute, rehab. There are 3,800 licensed beds, either assisted living or skilled nursing, and 285 ICU beds. So that was the capacity that would be set aside to handle a COVID outbreak. Because we've never consumed capacity, that's why the fatality rates in both the county and in the state of Florida are so good. They actually have done a really good job in planning, because the flattening of the curve has eliminated the surge that would have overwhelmed the healthcare system and resulted in a higher level of deaths and fatalities. The other thing that was noteworthy that happened yesterday is President Trump announced his plan to reopen America. And under his plan, this is not going to happen all at once, but it's going to be phased in over a period of time. He is going to use a 3-phase approach, and each phase will require a 14-day downward trajectory before you're able to advance to the next phase. Now, in looking at his proposal, that downward trajectory does not mean every consecutive day the numbers must go down. He is allowing for spikes where you could have it downward for 2 days, and then a third day it might bounce up, and then the fourth day it might continue with a downward projection. And so it doesn't mean it's 14 consecutive days with downward numbers in both the number of cases reporting new and with the deaths within the county. Where we stand here in Pinellas County is 5 consecutive days with a downward or stable trend in the death rate, and we are also downward in our new cases reporting, although there have been a couple of days where it spiked. Phase 1 would require vulnerable individuals who reside in nursing homes, retirement centers, and who might be in hospitals to continue to shelter in place. It would require good physical distancing. It would limit non-essential travel. Schools would continue to stay closed. Bars would continue to stay closed. It would not allow for nursing home or hospital visits. Gyms would open, and the plan does not address restaurants, either fast food or sit down. And so my assumption is that the plan would continue to allow takeouts and deliveries, but not open for in-house dining. So phase 1 sounds very similar to what we're currently doing. And so if you look at this, phase 1 would probably continue for the next 14 to 25 days before we would be eligible to enter into phase 2. So the process is a little slower than I think what all of us had hoped, but we'll wait to see more as this plan develops, and we'll share information as it becomes available. So that concludes my update, and I'm going to turn it over to Sherry for an update.
Thank you, Brant, and good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Just a few comments. A reminder that you can still drop off your monthly service fee payments to the front desks. If you do not want to leave your apartment, please give me a call and I'd be happy to come pick it up from you. We're going to be working on our next billing statement. We will not be charging for delivery charges, and if you are on a 21-day meal plan, you will continue to order your meals throughout the rest of the month. Thank you and have a great weekend.
Good morning. I'm Christine from Personalized Living. I just wanted to give an update to the residents that we are still continuing our services. We're actually offering at this point some Skyping or FaceTime. So if you would like to see your loved one and you want to give me a call at extension 502 or 503, I'd be more than happy to set a time with you and a date, and we could come up and make that happen. Stay safe. Thank you.
To take extra safety steps, we are making sure that in addition of you taking your temperature at the front desk when returning off campus, we're having residents fill out this resident tracker. This form will help us track the movement from off campus, which is important efforts to limit the exposure of the virus. The governor has issued a safer at home order restricting all but essential travel. So coming and going for non-essential travel puts all of us at risk. It is very unsafe and should not be done. This form will have your name, date, and time when you left campus and came back, where you went, did you go shopping, where did you go, who did you come into contact with, was that person possibly exposed to COVID-19? We want to make sure that we understand all your whereabouts when you went off campus to prevent any virus exposure on our campus. So again, thank you for filling these forms out when you return off campus.
George Haley, maintenance manager. Just want to go over the exit doors at the end of the units. Please don't prop them open. We've had some people coming in that aren't checking at the desk, and we're trying to limit that. So please, if you could not prop the doors open, use the front or back entrance and check in at the desk when you get back. Thank you.
This is Jesse Rosalie, housekeeping director. We just want to give you an update on what we're doing and working on this week. So as you probably know by now, we're only focusing on changing sheets and your towels. We will not do anything further than that. We should only be spending 15 minutes in your apartment, in and out. As I mentioned last week, I encourage you to make your own bed if you can. We'll be more than happy to provide you with the linens you need. So please, highly encourage to do your beds if you can. One thing that we also have changed, we started the service at 8:30 in the morning, and it will last until 11:30 in the morning. That's the time frame that we will be replenishing your towels in changing your sheets. We decided to also loan vacuum cleaners, brooms, mop pads if you need them as well. So please give me a call the day prior to your service so that I can arrange these items to be delivered. For your safety as well, please, we ask that you stay in a room other than the bedroom so that we can keep you safe and our team members as they continue to work hard to change your sheets. You will see to my right hand side right over here at Caddy, we're gonna come up with a loaner program also to loan chemicals that you pretty much use at home, so they're safe for you to utilize. We will also be coming up with videos this week to train you on how to use them. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call at extension 508. Thank
Ricky
you.
Barker, Food and Beverage. Two quick updates for you. Today, we will be dropping off beer, wine, or soda, and we'll leave it right on your little table outside your door. And also on Wednesday, we're going to be doing another parade at 2 o'clock, so look for us and listen for the horn. See you then.
You're good.
Good morning, everyone. How are you? Happy Friday. I did want to mention a little more in detail about our meal delivery service. We are allowing transportation to take a detailed list of any items that you need from Publix or Walmart and pick up those items for you. After the team drops off your items, they will give you a call. We are asking that you give us at least 24-hour notice prior to needing your supplies. And we are asking that you be as detailed as possible. If you need cheese, does that mean Parmesan cheese, sharp cheddar? Please be as specific as possible. As well as the billing will be taken care of because it will be added to your account. Please do not hesitate to call Tuck at 304 or myself at 530 if you would like to be added to the schedule for that accommodation. Thank you and have a great weekend.
Hello, we just want to thank you all from the marketing team for all the residents that have stepped up to help us lately record videos and clips and testimonials and everything that you all have done to help us build our virtual library over in the sales office. We're confident that with all of the videos that you've helped us make, that we really are going to help people bring Regency Oaks into their home when they're watching all of the wonderful things that we've put together. In fact, some of those testimonials have helped us over the last week. We have had 3 new people deposit at Regency Oaks. We're not quite sure yet when they're going to be able to move in, obviously when things get back to normal, but we're super excited that people are still wanting to call us home. So thank you for everything you've done to help us.
All right, that wraps it up for us this Friday morning. We hope you have a wonderful weekend, and we'll see you again on Monday. Thanks.